but it's also okay to be here. What I want to do ultimately is I want to get down on this knee. I want to get down on this knee, and it pushes me forward. Then I'm going to hook him up here, here, and I'm going to wrap this foot around his leg. When I pull this and I drive forward, he falls, and I end up in this position. Okay? This is a minor outer reap or a leg-assisted single leg. All right, so I come in, you can start from a grip, and I push, and I hit, just like so. Now, if you go fast, they tend to fall harder. There's nothing wrong with starting here, right? Hitting the opposite foot if you choose, right? Get the knee down, hook them up, and then I get to this position. Okay? Everybody get a partner. We're going to kind of just go slow, right? Right? Wow. It's easy. But it's never going to be that way. The minute I target this leg and he sees me come forward, he's probably going to move that leg. And I'm like, oh crap, I just lost my whole thing, right? So let's kind of decide what we're going to do. I'm going to start with a grip. Okay? And because I have a grip, I can usually get the leg that I want, even if it's only for a minute. If I pull hard, I make him step, even if he steps back, I can now go for that leg because he's committed. Once he's committed his weight, I have some options, okay? So, I move this leg. If he leaves it out there, then I'm gonna go down, down, hook, this way, all right? If he moves that leg, no problem, right? I snatch it, he moves it back, I go this way. And I hit this leg, okay? Now, we're not trying to win, because we're still drilling. We're not competing, we're not fighting it. But ultimately, when Alex goes to do his move, he should pull me. He should go for that leg, and if this one goes away, he hooks the other one up, right? That's the only defense I can have is to switch feet on him or not. So it gets him used to picking which, trying to get the leg he wants. All right? And that's how we got it, okay? So we just continue to drill back and forth. I'll go, you go. I'll go, you go. Let's not do this, right? Alex pulls me, he goes for a leg, then I go, right? Because I know the technique he's doing. I can foil him, I can mess him up. I just want to see if he can get the other leg. I can move one leg. He pulls me, all right? He goes, oh, I switched, he waited, and he caught me, all right? So he waited for me to set my, once I made my move and I set, that's when he shot. So his timing was good. Go! Exposure. I've exposed you to something, you don't know it yet. You've not trained it yet. You kind of, or at least, I've seen it now. What we want to do is get into familiarization. How do we do that? Train. After you get to familiarization, we're looking for expertise. Anybody know definitionally how many times we got to do something to be an expert?
10,000.
10,000. A million would be super expert. That's my wife. She's a perfectionist. That makes sense. All right. So let's talk for a quick second about what happens when we blow it. Right? Sometimes we're going to blow this, right? So I get Alex, right? And I pull, and I go to make this, and he moves his leg, right? No problem. I start looking for the next leg, and if I can't get to this leg, he pulls that one, and I'm going for this leg until I finally hit him, okay? All right. So let's kind of look at it.
And that was inside that time, not outside.
All right. You can make the inside reap or the outside reap, but both of them will work. Depending on how he reacts, you can never tell. Now, if he completely sprawls and squishes me to the ground, I'm probably going to lose this, but I want to keep good posture. The posture is the magic, right? So I give him a pull, and I say, oh, that's the one. But I'm betting once I shoot in, he's going to feel it, he's going to move it. Watch. He starts to move that leg, no problem. I start hooking this one up, right? Small adaptation. Pull him. He moves the first one, he moves the second one. No problem. I try to hook him the last one, or the extra, whatever leg is left. Okay, now you might notice that I'm never really getting into the position that I really want. I want this position here, right? I never managed to get quite that far. So what are we really doing? It's single leg. So in single leg, particularly wrestling, we're kind of looking for this. So we're just going to hit the one leg. We're just going for the leg only. I like this better if I can tie him up, right? Then I can start making these kind of moves and it becomes a little more judo and a little less wrestling. Okay? But you gotta have those wrestling moves to back you up. So I get here, I pull him, I go for this leg, he moves it. That's the one, he moves that one, no problem. I keep going until I get single leg. Or even in that case, ankle pick. Okay? All right, hunt it. They shouldn't be doing a whole lot of crazy stuff with their feet, but they should be able to move back and move back a couple times until you track them down. Let's go. So, here we are, and we're thinking we're just going to get in here, and we're just going to get this guy. Boom. That's what we're looking for, if we can really fly in there. All right? Alex is smart. He's not going to just let me take him down. He's going to try to kick his legs out and sprawl. Now, if I shoot with bad posture, which I see lots of people doing, it looks like this, right? He comes in, and then you get your head so far forward that he just flattens you to the ground. This is what it looks like, okay? Now, the magic of this particular idea is the posture, right? So when I get in here, and I go to make my move, now watch. Watch my posture. He goes to sprawl on me. You can't sprawl on me out there. You got to get on top of me. All right? See my posture? Does that make sense? So again, can you sprawl if I'm in good posture? Let's watch again. Can you sprawl on me now? Does that make sense? Because I'm like this. All right, now, he's pretty small. Well, watch. I'm going to get in this position, and I'm going to try to hold him up when he sprawls. Go. My arms just aren't long enough. Right? Now I go to move in here, and I get to this position, I can hold him up. Okay? Because I've got the better posture. Okay? Now, somebody significantly bigger, they still might be able to knock me over. It's not foolproof. But I've got better advantage here than I have here when I get squashed. Does that make sense? So let's move to the next move. Posture was the first part of the lesson. This is the next part. I go here, and I go to hook him up, and he moves, right? I step to here. I have both legs. Hook, squeeze, lift, and double lift. Cool. Can we do it? All right, so you made the single leg attempt here, and he starts to move on you. Good posture. I move under him. Right? Now notice, I look almost like I'm in a mirror. Right? If I'm like this, it doesn't work. So I'm going to pull him into this leg. Does everybody see how this leg's in the way? Now I move the leg, and I pull him, watch. I pull him where the leg is gone. Can't pull him to the side, I pull him this way. Can we do it? Double leg. Thank you, sir. On a mat, we call this a waypoint, right? If you want to get from here to Little Rock, you might want to know, well, where's the bridge? That would be a waypoint, right? Which road do I need to get on from here? We're going to take the interstate and so forth. So, little markers tend to help us remember. All right. So we'll be here. He's got left leg forward. I've got left leg forward. This is the natural position for single leg. Down. Down. He moves. Now this knee is now by his knee leg. So this is your first waypoint. He's moved. I got to move this leg. And instead of doing another knee up and knee down, all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this one and swing this one up. So now you guys can see that his body is turned on this angle, and it meshes my body nicely. If I end up like this, it's backwards. You can still take him down, but it won't be nice. It won't be pretty. It'll be a wrestle, right? So now I'm in this position. Marker number 2, ear on his hip. This is the lead leg. My ear goes on the lead leg always. If you find yourself ear on the back leg, you're going to throw him in a weird way. Okay? Hands go around. This hand, which is the pulling hand, it's like I'm going to start a lawnmower, right? I grab, and I'm going to pull, and I'm going to pull with my leg. See how this leg can push me back? So watch, I pull. Okay? Now, if I got the wrong leg up, I'm going to throw him on my leg, and that's not going to be good. So this is the leg that should be up. Now watch, he'll fall nicely right by my leg. Okay? Which enables me to put my shoulder into his chest, my head down, climb up his body, and move to a position of control. Can we do that? All right. Y'all tell me. Y'all coach me. Step one, what do I do?
Knee down.
Okay, I like that. Knee down. Step two.
Front knee forward.
Front knee goes forward. He starts to move. Step three.
Leg.
Swing this leg around. All right, where's the next marker?
Left hand grab his leg.
All right, I got his leg. Ear goes to the hip. Now what? Gable grip.
Push.
I'm going to use this leg to pull him. Lift. Down. Pin. Move up. Into control. All right, if you guys can walk me through it, you should have it. Good? These are takedowns. Throws typically are those things where you are bodily lifting, in many cases are reaping, right? So this is a fun takedown. Now, once we do the takedown, we gotta establish dominance, right? Let's have Vicky and Alex demonstrate for us. So Vicky's gonna demonstrate going from single leg into double leg. She's gonna do it nice and slow for the camera. Go ahead. So she goes down, swings in, right? She dumps in. Now, what does she do? She puts her knee in his hip. One elbow is on the other hip. Left elbow should be up by his ear. And this leg should be out, and she'd be trying to push her weight to get him into side control, basically to control him, okay? Make sense? Then, of course, if she chooses to, she can kick over and move into the mount. If Alex doesn't like it, Alex is going to bridge, and he's going to move to his next position. Vicky's going to continue to fight. He's going to use his elbows to try to break guard. Move back, and look, this is where Vicky was. Alex is going to move back to the mount. Vicky doesn't like it. This could go on forever. It's a drill, okay? So let's start here. Everyone with your partner in the mount real quick because we want to do some fighting out here.